announce of the game without Radio Alabama's consent is strictly prohibited.
The Clay Central Volunteers play right here. Welcome to the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network and the Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine pre-game show, sponsored in part by Central Alabama Community College, Alta Point Health, Coosa Valley Medical Center, First Bank of Alabama, Clay and Coosa County District Attorney Joe Fickwit, the Law Office of Tyler Sims, Timber Elite Auctions, Toyota of Sylacauga, Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys, Blair Family Farm and Market, Hill Auto Sales, A&E Metal Roofing, Blues Car Wash and Lube, Piggly Wiggly of Lineville and Ashland, Matthews Meat Market, First State Bank, Buddy's Sports Country, First Capital Insurance, Highway 9 Tire, The Drugstore, Koch Foods of Ashland, East Central Alabama Gas District, State Farm Agent Mike Coleman, Southern Cabinet Company, Williams Parts and Supply, Atkinson Homes, Harris Plumbing and Electric, Poultry South, Central Physical Therapy, Integrity Cabinets, Honey's Cafe, Sassy's Convenience Store, Spencer Loveless at Southeastern Land Group, Bama Guns and Outfitters, AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority, Clay County Tire and Retreading, Clay County Economic Development Council, Ann's Flowers and Gifts, Coosa Valley Electric Cooperative, Ashland Auto Parts, Superior Pest Control, and Bucks Island.
This is Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, and Heath Stroud here live from the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network. From Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9, and we're already into the game, getting a little bit of a – they got an early start, so we're getting a late start. Either way you want to look at it, here we are. And the first runner took a 4-pitch walk for the Sylacauga Aggies and over at first. A bunt attempt laid down here for the Aggies. Throw over, a good play over to first, gets the out. They dive back in at second. Does move the runner over, that runner being Kenley Hathcock. But a good bunt laid down by Darby. Moves the runner over to second. But almost a throw behind over there with a chance at a play was Annalisa Harris at second.
And you can tell right off the bat, Sylacauga's going to be playing. They're playing for one run here in the first inning with that sack that they laid down.
And that Bones not hearing what I'm hearing. One away here, top of the fast ball up stairs. Right now, Reed having a little bit of trouble, Coach, finding the strike zone.
Yeah, she's kind of struggling finding that zone here early.
He moved it away then. So there's a ball in. The only strike she's really thrown is a bunt that was laid down. She's thrown 6 balls and 1 strike so far, and it's a 2-0 on the batter with 1 away. This is Brooklyn Harris, the second baseman at bat, and she takes a walk, and the ball's thrown in the left field. Third baseman not ready for it, and she slides and doesn't make she's going to be out at third. That was she slid way too early, and
I think she's injured there.
I think her feelings is injured, Coach, to be honest with you. She's got a big smile on her face. And she went to take third and came up about 2 foot short after the ball was thrown in the left field. Blair Wheeler didn't see the throw until it got to the left fielder, but it all worked out for the Lady Vols, and that could be a big play right there in this game. 2 away here. 2 away here, not a hit, and only 1 ball been put in play. This is kind of strange statistics here to open the game. The ball fouled up. It's going to be close to out of play. He's just going to get on top of the visitor dugout for strike number 1. Only the second strike so far, or the third strike you might say, to four batters for the Aggies. This is different than what we had, isn't it, Coach?
It is. I'm all confused here.
Well, that's different than the lineup that we got. So No, it's not. She's number 14. She was
This one
listed as
is,
number.
but the next batter.
The next batter's just playing in the field. She's not a batter. She's just a fielder. And why she's in that spot, you tell me and we'll both know.
Well, she's on deck, number 10, but there's no number 10 on the roster.
That's Michaela Bryant. She's on our lineup card. You got to realize you didn't look at an official roster. There's a swing and a miss. She's on our lineup. But I thought somebody said she wasn't batting, but I guess
That's
she
what,
is.
Mindy is keeping the game changer, and she said that she wasn't batting, but she is.
She is batting. We'll get caught up and get things understood here. 2-2 count, 2 away. Lady Vols with a chance to get out of the top half of this first with no runs across the plate.
Number 10, the name.
Coach, you got it. You got it on the lineup. The lineup, Jeremy's got it. He gave it to you. It's
Pull up that
Michaela
lineup,
Bryant. It's Malayla Bryant, Coach. Malayla Bryant.
Okay.
There's a ball down in the dirt, and the count's full. See if Reed can come back and get her and put one across the plate. Number 14's at the plate, Natalie Molen. We may not even get to number 10 right here if we can get Molen. Reed comes in, and that ball's fouled off. Jammed her inside, but she got just enough of a piece of it to put it up into the net there, and it'll keep the count full with the runner over at third for the Sylacauga Aggies here in the top half of the first. There's a ball hit out in the right field. It's going to find its way for a base hit, and that'll score the first run for the Sylacauga Aggies, and that will bring Malayla Bryant, number 10, to the plate. Bryant playing left field today for the Sylacauga Aggies. And she takes strike one. And they're left-handed batter in Bryant. Runner over at first. Reed seems to be settling in here. The ball popped up high on the infield. Outfielder's coming in, and nobody's going to get it. And that's going to fall. It's kind of a ball just behind second base, and the infielder doesn't go after it, expecting the outfielders to come up and find it, and it fell in no man's land right up behind the outfield. And Coach, I think we got to score that a hit because nobody got around it.
Yeah, I mean, there was when it hit the ground, there was nobody within several feet. So, all right, we've got
runners at second and third, and we've got number 13 coming to bat. That should be Gracie Vincent. There's a strike taken right on the outside part of the plate for strike number one. Lady Vol still a big chance here to get out of here without. There's a swing and a miss of the pitch up in the zone. This will be the designated. This will be, yeah. This is a designated player right here. There's a strike taken right down the middle, and strikes her out and strands the two for out number 3. Not before the Sylacauga Aggies plate one in the top half of the first here. You're listening on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Jeremy. Call this out. Next batter's number 1.
Yes.
Who's next?
Around here, storms come and go, and it takes a quality roof to stand the test of time. A&E Metal Roofing has served East Alabama and West Georgia for more than 20 years, providing homes, backyard sheds, and everything in between with metal roofing, siding, and much more. A&E also offers pole barn kits. Locations include Kellyton, Wedowee, and Smith Station. More information is available at aemetalroofing.com. A&E Metal Roofing, quality you can trust, service you can count on.
Whether it's a new build, a teardown, or just clearing out some good old clutter, AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority helps keep things tidy around Clay County. AGL's roll-off containers are available for a variety of cleanup needs. AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority also owns and operates a C&D landfill located at 1177 Landfill Road in Ashland. AGL Solid Waste Disposal Authority is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
We welcome you back here to, we kind of missed the Coosa Valley Medical Center pregame show, and we're right in to the game here, Coach. We didn't get the East Central Alabama gas starting lineups. We didn't get the Blair Family Farm and Market weather report. We didn't get a whole lot, but I can tell you it is pretty out here, and I'm not arguing that we started early.
Yeah, the sun has popped out, and it was partly cloudy at one time, but now the sun is out, and
Sakara Lopez will be leading off for the Volunteers playing center field. Blair Wheeler playing third, batting second. Annalisa Harris batting third, playing second. Inslee Giddens playing first, batting fourth. Ansley Giddens playing left field, batting fifth. Sophia Castleberry batting sixth, playing right field. Lily McCain is playing shortstop and batting seventh. Ava Adams playing catcher, batting eighth, and Lauren Reed pitching and batting ninth. And we got a 1-1 count by the time I could say that, Coach.
Yeah, right-handed pitcher out there. Is that Molan pitching for Sylacauga?
I never had got that far. It's number
one. That's Natalie Molan, is it not?
Y'all just going to have to.
Okay.
There's a strike taken right on the outside part of the plate, and it's 2-2. Y'all got all the listeners messed up telling all these different names.
We've got us and the listeners.
There's a ball, almost hits Lopez. Got to run the count full here. Lopez a chance to get on. Lady Vols trail 1-0 here as we got an early start on the 4:30 scheduled game here at Central High School of Clay County. And we're already in this Buddy Sports Country bottom half of the first inning. There's Lopez, a good base hit out to right field. Kind of a knuckleball, but a good line drive out to right field, and that's a good way to start for the Lady Vols.
And Lopez did a good job right there working the count, getting a 3-2. She was sitting on a fastball with a 3-2 count and lined it to right field.
That brings Blair Wheeler to the plate. She takes ball one. Blair bats from the left side for the Lady Vols. She's playing third base today.
Volunteers with an excellent chance to get that run back here in the first inning, getting that lead off.
Well, Coach, you get a little bit of it at bat. There's Blair Wheeler to take ball two down and away. What are you going to say now already into this game? Are the A&E Metal Roofing keys to the game?
Well, I'm going to say that, first of all, this is a very important game because, we've already dropped one area
ball
game
taken outside
to Briarwood, and which is considered one of the favorites. And this Sylacauga team been very good in the past. So I think we need to have our A game with us today to try to even our area record. And
she takes the strike in there at 3-1.
And it's going to come down to how well the pitching does. Lauren.
Sylacauga's 0-2 in the area too, by the way. But a good solid team. There's a ball hit out to shortstop there while Wheeler. They'll go to second, looking to turn two. Wheeler will beat it out at first, and they say she pulled the bag also, but she was in there safe. But that gets the force out down at second in Lopez.
So Wheeler is safe on the fielder's choice over at first, and Lopez was out 6-4, the shortstop to second base. And so now with the runner still on first, we've got number 3 hitter up.
Annalisa Harris. Annalisa squares the bunt, doesn't get the bat around, and files it down in the dirt. I
think Annalisa bunting for a hit here in that situation. I don't know.
And trying to put the pressure on this younger Sylacauga Aggie team, probably trying to put the pressure on the defense. Anytime you put the ball in play, you're able to do that.
If you can get it on the ground, they've got to make a play.
And then since she bunts foul.
And so now the bunt will probably be taken off with an 0-2 count.
There's a change up taken high and away, but it was a good looking change there by the pitcher, number 1. And I don't have her written down. Who'd y'all say she was? I ain't got to that point yet.
Nolan. Mady Nolan.
That's 2 different names. So I'll look at it in a minute.
Natalie Molan. Her numbers.
She's number 1. I'm looking at her wearing it.
Yeah, she's number 1. And
there's a ball fouled away by Alyssa Harris. Got a little bit in front of that changeup. Well, we kind of got thrown off by everything happening so quick. And
we got caught off guard with an early start here.
No, she's a Garner, Coach. Madeline Garner. That's who she is. Madeline Garner, number 31's on your roster probably. Here's Alyssa, hits a line drive out to short, throw back to first. Wheeler dives back in head first. Hard hit ball there by Harris, but she lines out for out number 2.
Yeah, shortstop got it and threw over to first, but not in time. Yeah, Alyssa hit the ball hard, but it's just right at the shortstop.
Lady Vols trail 1-0 here in the Buddy Sports Country first inning. There's a good ball with a lot of movement off the plate. Ainsley Giddens, the cleanup batter, playing first base today, swings and misses. 0-1's the count on Giddens. There's a change up in there for strike number 2 on the outside part of the plate. I think she was expecting that one to break like the first one, and it didn't. Right now, a lot of speed changes here by the pitcher, Gardner. Not overpowering by any means, but hitting her spots right now on changing speeds.
We've got a delay for some reason.
Well, we've got music playing for some reason, too. That's probably supposed to be on the baseball side, but it kind of bleeds over a little too much, doesn't it? There's one foul straight back. I guess it got over her head there. 0-2. Bounces into the concession stand right where Bone wants to be.
Bone's going to keep plenty of popcorn available for us, isn't he?
There's a ball hit by a pitch. It's Giddens. She wears that one, and that'll put 2 runners on here with Ainsley Giddens up to bat, the left fielder for the Lady Vols. Vols trail 1-0 here in the Buddy Sports Country first inning.
And Ainsley still trying to walk off being hit by that pitch. Looks like she's good to go.
There's one that's thrown away, a little bit of a wild pitch. That'll move the runners over to second, third. And Giddens limping terribly down the second base.
She'll have a bruise, I'm sure, where that would hit her.
Well, I mean, Coach, it took her a long time. I don't know if you were able to see it, but it took her forever to get to second base.
We need another one of those wild ones right here.
There's one down in the dirt, but the catcher does a great job of blocking it for 0-2. That's Darby on the block there. But 2 balls and no strikes here on Adams. There's a ball called a strike there on the kind of low and in there, but she got the call for strike number 1. There's one inside, 3-1.
Yeah, that one was up a little bit.
And in.
The catcher was asking the ump where it was. I always hate for a catcher to do that. I mean, they saw
Do
the
you
pitch.
ever just tell them you didn't see where it missed? You caught it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to start telling them.
Yeah, you do that, Coach.
Then they'll go tell the coach.
There's a ball, ground ball hit out.
That
It hit her on the foot.
Yeah.
Well, you could tell by the way she was leaving the box, so that'll be a foul ball, and we'll have a full count now with 2 outs and a big chance.
Now we've got another one with a hurt foot.
This is a big pitch right here and a big opportunity for the Vols. There's ball 4 taken up and away, and the bases will be loaded. Base on balls that'll bring Sophia Castleberry, the right fielder, to the plate with a chance to.
Well, this is a big situation.
Sophie
right here.
Castleberry with a great opportunity, bases loaded. The ball fouled. Good cut on that ball, but it fouled it straight back. She was right on it for a strike number 1. Chance to either tie this thing up or go ahead here with the ball if it could get it, find some grass. Madeline Garner, the pitcher. That ball's inside and a good job blocking it up. Wheeler getting a good lead down at second, on a good secondary lead coming down the third baseline in case the ball gets away, even in the count at 1-1. There's one thrown behind the batter. And again, Kelby Darby doing a great job to snag that one. Anytime it goes behind the batter, that makes it really tough on the catcher. 2-1's the count. There's ball 3, 3-1. Nowhere to put her here. Chance to get an RBI with another ball.
Will the take sign be on here? I would think so.
But she's been throwing a little wild. You would consider it. There's ball 4. Well, no, it's not.
The scoreboard must be wrong. Oh, no, he called it a strike.
Yeah.
Okay. You think he saw that?
There was something else wrong there, Coach. There's a ball fouled away. Castleberry doing a good job of fouling off that 2-strike pitch.
A 3-2 pitch coming again. Bases loaded, 2 out.
Castleberry again lines it right into. She's well out front of the pitch here.
She was
and
way
she's battling with 2 strikes. Everybody should be running on the pitch. They should get a good jump start here. So any hit should score 2.
At least. If she hits one in the gap, it may clean the bases.
There's ball 4, and that'll let them move down 1 apiece, but that'll tie our score. RBI walk by Sophia Castleberry.
Yeah, I think it's good for the Vols to get that run in and tie this game up. Give them a little confidence here early.
That'll bring Lily McCain to the plate for the Lady Vols.
And we're down already to the 7th spot in the batting order here.
And we're going to have a discussion at the dugout.
I think they may be questioning the count on the batter.
Well, I don't.
Or on that previous batter.
Well, Coach, I don't know. We had 3 balls forever and then a bunch of foul offs.
Yeah.
So we kind of felt like we had a 4th ball one time in that situation, but I guess we did. But maybe a 5th.
I don't know what that was about.
I think it may have been other questions. Noticing that Sylacauga's got a new coach, though, Coach. Wilkinson's been coaching them up until this year.
He has.
Is he still the athletic director there or not? Not sure. He was, wasn't he?
Didn't we see him at the basketball?
I thought we did. Lily takes ball 1. A big chance here for Lily McCain. And she pops one up. And it's right behind us. Come on, Bones, save your camera.
Almost on that camera.
And he didn't. I'm telling you, there was no defense put up there. He reached his arm out there, but
that would be horrible.
he said he probably could have caught
if it
that.
hit that
That
camera.
baby would have come right down on that camera. That might have hurt Bones' paycheck. There's a swing and a miss. 2 strikes here. McCain's went after 2 kind of pitches that seemed to be up in the zone.
That one was high up out of the zone right there.
But the base is still loaded for the Lady Vols. And we got a tie score in the bottom half of the Buddy's Country first inning. There's one that gets away.
And it's going to get a run in.
And a great job by Ainsley Giddens with her jump from third. she had shaken that being hit off, Coach, and come on in, and a good job on the wild pitch.
You know, a wild pitch could be tricky here with that the base of the screen is a block wall, and if it were to hit those blocks, it could come right
and
back
that
to
one
the catcher.
That one hit the bar, I think, and kind of bounced straight. Bounced back to her pretty quick. There's ball 3.
So you're taking a chance trying to score from third on a pass ball.
But with 2 outs, I think
Yeah.
you're willing to take that chance.
Yeah, and down in the order as well.
We got a full count, I think. McCain hits. This could be trouble. And it is. It falls to the turf. This is going to score 2. Second baseman got a glove on it, Coach. We're going to have to give that
I think that should have been called.
Yeah, I think we got to give that a E4 there. But it does score 2, and the Lady Vols take a big lead here in the bottom half of the Bullish Country.
Well, that's just an example. You know, if you can just get the bat on the ball and put it in play, something might happen.
Lady Vols up 3-1 here in the early going of this area matchup. Both of these teams looking for their first area win on the young season. And that brings Ava Adams, the catcher, up for the Lady Vols, and she takes ball one up and away.
You know, the Vols have these 4 runs and only 1 base hit.
Ava fouls that one back. It could find net, and it does.
The leadoff batter, Lopez, remember, singled to right field, and that's still the only hit.
The leadoff batter with a hit, and that's,
Yeah.
You're right, Coach.
And the rest of the damage has been on hit by pitches and base on balls. And then the error just now.
And there's a wild pitch that'll go away, and it'll move Lily down to second in scoring position here for Adams. A lot of this has been done with 2 outs too, Coach. I think if we scored all 4 runs, I said 3, it's 4-1. I thought that was right, 4-1, and all have been scored with 2 outs, I believe.
And, you know, a lot of this can be attributed to Gardner's wildness here. She's missing bad on some pitches.
There's a ball hit down the third across the diamond for out number 3, but not before the Lady Vols plate 4 here in the bottom half of the Buddy Sports Country first inning and take a 4-1 lead over the Sylacauga Aggies, the big area game you're listening to live here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
When it comes to bones, joints, and sports injuries, trust the expert care of Dr. Anthony Tropiano at Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Dr. Tropiano is known for providing outstanding results with a personal touch, helping patients get back to work, back to sports, and back to life. From advanced surgical care to everyday orthopedic treatment, you're in good hands. Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Alta Point Health is hiring in Clay County, Talladega County, and Sylacauga. Current openings include licensed therapists, substance use counselors, LPNs for outpatient offices, and direct support professionals. Some jobs are remote and others don't require experience to get started. Details are available by texting Alta Jobs to 97211. Alta Point Health. Caring is their calling.
I welcome you back here to the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network, and we'll move into the Cook Foods of Ashland second inning with the Volunteers leading 4-1 here over the Sylacauga Aggies.
Jeremy Character bringing us some water in.
After that first inning, we needed that.
Yeah.
I did. I don't know about you, Coach.
Oh, well, yeah, it was all those pitches out of the strike zone make you thirsty. They say, like that commercial, fan work is thirsty work.
Coming to the plate is number 1. That is Madeline Garner, the pitcher. And she fouled that one off the knob of the bat for strike 1. Reed having a little trouble with control in the first inning, and look, that first pitch. Right now, the Lady Vols are really lucky to have a 4-1 lead all the way around on the defensive and offensive side.
That's right.
There's a good pitch, popped up to first. Inslee Giddens comes in and just hits her right in the palm of the glove, and she pushes it up and out.
Looked like she overran it a little, had to reach back, and it just popped out of her glove.
0-2's the count.
Yeah, we escaped the jam we were in the top of the first, and they weren't that fortunate in the bottom.
A lot of softball left to be played here in this big area matchup against Sylacauga Aggies from Central High School of Clay County. Reed comes right back with the ball that's just a little low right below the kneecaps, 1 and 2. Good spot to miss there, though, Coach. It's hard to get hurt down there.
Oh, yeah. If you can keep it there and work around that area, you'll be in good shape.
There's a hard hit ball to second base. And Alyssa Harris to come up with it and throw it over to first. That dropped opportunity does not hurt the Lady Vols.
It's always good to get that leadoff batter out every inning. It kind of lessens the chance of a big inning.
There's a good pitch by Reed on the outside point.
Yeah, Lauren just needs to move the ball around, in and out, up and down, keep them guessing.
There's a ball popped up and off the fence there for the foul, and that goes to run the count to 0-2 here.
Yeah, the on-deck batter wasn't willing to help at all on that. It was laying right at her feet, and she wouldn't pick it up.
Reed with an 0-2, got a lot of options here. She throws one, looks like a changeup up.
Off speed, up high, trying to get her to go after one. I've learned a valuable lesson here, Rusty, today. Always bring a cap when you come to a softball game here.
Yeah, Coach. This is not your first one.
No. You know, we had one game where it was cold and I didn't have a jacket.
You just learn a little bit at a time, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
You can't absorb everything at once.
Oh, there's a good pitch. Just didn't miss, just inside, but a good spot to miss. The count runs to 2-2. One away here, nobody on for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Bryant working the count here against Reed. And it's run full now.
As that one bounced up there. Elena Bright at the plate. Reed comes in there with a good play there by Wheeler and across the diamond. That ball was ripped to third base. Short hopped Wheeler, but she comes up with a clean play and for out number 2.
Yeah, Wheeler made a nice play on a hard hit ball right there. It was only about 3 feet inside the foul line.
It'll bring to the plate number 21, and I'm trying to look back at pictures and everything else and figure.
Ansley Williamson.
Are you confident in it? Are you confident this time, Coach?
Reed with a chance at a perfect inning here.
Ansley Williamson. 3-0, Coach. Don't talk too quick, all right? It's actually 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. At least, Baby, we got the volunteer. We're going to send Jeremy over in a minute to get us a score behind us. Because our volunteer baseball team's playing the Hanley Tigers behind us. And they started 30 minutes before. Well, they didn't get started 30 minutes before we did. They started at 4. We started about 4:18. There's a strike taken inside part of the plate.
Reed trying to battle back from that 3-0.
Looks like the Vols are 5-0 over the Hanley Tigers behind us in baseball. There's a ground ball hit back to the pitcher and a quick play over to first in a 1-2-3 inning. Exactly what the Lady Vols ordered here for the Cook Foods of Ashland's second inning. we'll take a break, and we'll come back with the bottom half of this Cook Foods of Ashland second inning right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Ann's Flowers and Gifts, under the new ownership of Wendy Benefield, continues a tradition of over 50 years in Ashland. Ann's Flowers and Gifts offers everyday floral arrangements, celebratory gifts, jewelry, and college-themed items for Auburn and Alabama fans. Funeral sprays, casket blankets, along with cemetery urns, blocks, and bricks are also available. Ann's Flowers and Gifts is on Facebook or available by phone at 256-354-2613, and a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Atkinson Homes is located on Highway 280 in Childersburg. They offer homes from Clayton, Sunshine, and Cavalier, with options that include 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms and multiple bath layouts. Services include home delivery, trim out, and financing assistance through a variety of programs. Warranties and new appliances are included with all homes. More information is available at atkinsonhomes.net. Atkinson Homes is a proud supporter of Clay Central Athletics.
Whether you are dialing in at the range, heading into the woods, or dropping a line in the water, Bama Guns and Outfitters has the outdoor enthusiast covered. Bama Guns and Outfitters with 2 locations, 1556 Almond Street in Heflin and 59400 Alabama 77 in Waldo. Available by phone in Heflin 256-253-2635 or Waldo 256-368-5449. Also on Facebook and Instagram, Bama Guns and Outfitters proudly supports the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9. The Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network is driven by Hill Auto Sales, Highway 9 in Lineville. Buy from Hill.
Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jerry McCarricker, also doing whatever we need him to do, and you'll probably hear his voice in a little bit. And Heath, the Kramer Bone Stroud down here by us. He's also here on the stream, as you can watch this game live on Clay Central Sports Network Facebook page and also on YouTube. There's a link there to that as well. And there's a strike, swing and a miss there by the pitcher, Lauren Reed, on the first pitch. Lady Vols lead 4-1 here. And we're just in the bottom half of the Cook Foods. And there's another hit. And let's see if we'll get a speed-up runner for our pitcher there as Lauren was hit in the foot. A lot of hit. Is that the third one, Coach, through the bat?
Well, that's 2 hit batters, and then
we had the foul off the foot.
Yeah, we had 2 walks, and there comes your speed-up runner.
And do we have?
I think it's Stevie Giddens.
I think it is Stevie
number
Giddens.
2.
No, I don't think it's who that is.
You don't?
Is it? That's Kennedy Potts. That'll bring Lopez with a long base hit. Is that still the case? And then she may have just got her another one. They're going to call that a catch. I thought that short hopped her.
Well, the runner that came in, Potts, almost got doubled off but was able to get back. Yeah, she fielded that one.
You know, and I tell you what we just had. We had our coach get hit by the ball, which is they're going to call interference and call the runner out.
No, wait just a minute.
Well, that's what they just called.
No.
But, Coach, that's what they just called.
That can't be right. The overthrow hit the coach, correct?
Yes.
That's not an out.
Well, it's over with now.
I
agree.
That's not an out.
I ain't never seen that in no rule. You couldn't advance. I agree. It's a dead ball, and the ball stops right there. You couldn't advance either. It just kills any advancement.
Unless that may be a softball rule. I don't know.
If it is, I don't know of it. And that's a big out for out number 2 over at first base.
Yeah, I mean, things look promising with that opening batter being hit and getting on first, but the rest of this inning's gone south.
And that's going to be a base hit over first base.
Just kind of looped into right field.
Blair Wheeler with a little soft looper over first base for the single.
Now that interference out looms even bigger. I want to check on that.
Well, I think it could be a judgment, Coach. If you felt like the coach interfered purposely, you could do that.
I mean, the coach is part of the field unless it's something intentional.
Maybe they ruled it
now,
intentional.
if he's in fair territory, then it's interference. But he was not in fair territory.
Oh, no. The ball inside now. With our runner in scoring position with 2 away, Blair Wheeler's made her way down to second with Annalisa Harris at the plate.
Annalisa with a chance to drive in.
Annalisa hit it really hard to shortstop in her first at bat. There's a ball hit down the third baseline, just foul.
Yeah, third baseman
That
made
was
a good
great stop over there by the third baseman.
Outside the line there.
Number 14, Natalie Molan. Annalisa Harris will come back into the box. 2-1 count, 2 away. Lady Vols leading 4-1 here. There's a ball hit hard out to left field, and it'll be caught for out number 3, and that'll end the Cook Foods of Ashland second inning with the Lady Vols leading 4-0. And we'll take a quick break here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network, Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Blair Family Farm and Market is a local farm-to-table market tucked right into the Ashland countryside. The Blair family raises their products on the farm without antibiotics and offers a range of locally sourced products from neighbors they know and trust. In a world where food often comes boxed and far from home, Blair Family Farm and Market keeps things local. Located at 1015 Blair Road in Ashland, open Wednesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 6 and Fridays and Saturdays from 9 to 6, Blair Family Farm and Market is the official farm-to-table meat provider of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Bucks Island in Southside Alabama carries Skeeter bass boats, including the FXR Flex and ZXE models. A marine dealership serving anglers throughout the Southeast with boats, parts, and service available. Bucks Island is locally owned and operated in Etowah County. More information is available by phone 1-800-IM-READY or online at bucksisland.com. Bucks Island is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9.
Support for this station comes from Buddy's Sports Country, located on Highway 431 at Hollis Crossroads. Buddy's Sports Country offers sporting goods, outdoor equipment, and firearms, including Benelli, Browning, and Glock. Buddy's Sports Country is also a licensed NFA dealer for suppressors. More information is available by phone at 256-253-2254 or on the Buddy's Sports Country Facebook page. Buddy's Sports Country is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
We welcome you back here. Top half of the third, and there's a ground ball over to Blair Wheeler at third, and she makes the throw across the diamond for out number 1 as we're here in the Matthews Meat Market third inning. That's a quick out here in the top half of this Matthews Meat Market third.
Darby, the catcher, steps in now.
The ball taken down and away.
I'll tell you what, Robert Fettner just brought me a cap, and it's really, really helps.
There's a swing and a miss. But in your defense, Coach, I was picking at you. But when I left coming over here, it was completely cloudy.
It was.
Wasn't no sun anywhere. Now there's hardly a cloud in the sky.
And the sun.
There's a swing and a miss.
At this part,
for strike number 2.
The right field area is where the sun is. And
that it is.
And we're looking almost into it.
There's a ball fouled away out of play, 1-2. Yeah, going back to that play, you talked to umpire, but I'm still confused.
I'm confused on who it hit and where.
Coach, it hit Coach Giddens sitting where he's at right now, right in the door of the dugout. I watched it hit him.
No, he would have been at first base.
No, he wouldn't. Jeffrey was at first. He was keeping the book right there. There's the ball right.
Who was coaching third base?
Josh. Steve Giddens.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See him sitting there? That's who it is.
You got to make me clear on it.
Yeah.
It's coming into focus now.
Yeah. There's a ground ball for a base hit between third, and that's one of those C&I hits there for number 6, Brooklyn Harris.
And that's only the second base hit they've had. They had one back in the first.
With 2 away here.
And if they're going to get a hit, that's the best time to get it, when there's 2 out and nobody on.
Natalie Molan, the third baseman's made some great plays over there already this season. She swings it, misses one up in the zone for strike number 1. Reed seems to be finding her zone a little bit better here as we move along.
Well, she's right back she's sailing through the middle of the order right here.
There's one popped up to short, and it'll be caught on the pop out for out number 3. The Lady Aggies strand 1, plate none here in the top half of the Matthews Meat Market third inning. Lady Vols lead 4-1, and we'll come back from the bottom half in just a minute right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Blair Family Farm and Market is a local farm-to-table market tucked right into the Ashland countryside. The Blair family raises their products on the farm without antibiotics and offers a range of locally sourced products from neighbors they know and trust. In a world where food often comes boxed and far from home, Blair Family Farm and Market keeps things local. Located at 1015 Blair Road in Ashland, open Wednesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 6 and Fridays and Saturdays from 9 to 6. Blair Family Farm and Market is the official farm-to-table meat provider of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Bucks Island in Southside Alabama carries Skeeter bass boats, including the FXR Flex and ZXE models. A marine dealership serving anglers throughout the Southeast with boats, parts, and service available. Bucks Island is locally owned and operated in Etowah County. More information is available by phone 1-800-IM-READY or online at bucksisland.com. Bucks Island is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9.
Support for this station comes from Buddy's Sports Country, located on Highway 431 at Hollis Crossroads. Buddy's Sports Country offers sporting goods, outdoor equipment, and firearms, including Benelli, Browning, and Glock. Buddy's Sports Country is also a licensed NFA dealer for suppressors. More information is available by phone at 256-253-2254 or on the Buddy's Sports Country Facebook page. Buddy's Sports Country is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
We welcome you back here to the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network's Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, and Heath Bone Stroud. We've got our First State Bank leadoff batter here for this inning, and it will be Inslee Giddens leading off for the Vols in the top half of the Matthews Meat Market, or the bottom half of the Matthews Meat Market third inning. Lady Vols up 4-1.
4, 5, and 6 due up here.
Giddens is hit again by the pitch, back-to-back hits.
That's the 4th hit batter today.
And she'll go down to first. And it's good to have lead off, and the good thing about having Giddens down as lead off, she's got pretty good wheels on her, so she can move around the base as well.
And she's really taking a beating. That's her second time to be hit.
Ansley Adams will come to the plate. She walked her first at time after fouling one off her foot. Giddens was on the move, and the ball's fouled straight back. I don't know who missed the sign. I got a feeling it was supposed to be.
And she's still limping a little bit.
I don't know if it was supposed to be a take at the plate. There's a ball hit hard out in the left field, but not deep enough as it'll be played easily out there. This field's still pretty deep, and they moved the the fence in, and that'll be out number 1. But it's the hardest hit ball we've probably seen today.
Yeah.
That's going to bring Sophie Castleberry to the plate. She actually walked and got an RBI earlier on the walk. The first one of the game for the Vols.
Coach Giddens called her down and told her something. I wonder if he wants – I think he's wanting her to take right here.
That's what I think it is. And she'll still suck it easy. I think that's what we were looking to do a little bit ago. Was the ball with a pitch? Was it a strike or a ball? Thank you, sir. 1 ball, no strike. I get caught up in them stealing pitches, Coach. As an umpire, that's one of the. Is that one of the tougher calls you make? When the catcher's trying to get up and make a throw on a pitch.
Well, you got time to see it. The key on that is there's so much going on.
Not getting caught up in it.
Do you remember to record what it is?
There's a change-up swung and missed by Castleberry.
Well, anytime you can add on is important, and we have that opportunity right here with 1 out.
There's a strike taken, even in the count at 2-2 here. 1 away. Lady Vols up 4-1 here in the bottom half of this Matthews Meat Market 3rd inning here from Central High School of Clay County. The Volunteers are playing the Sylacauga Aggies in softball. This one fouled. She got way out in front of that one. Bone was just looking for his truck.
If my record is right, my records here, Gardner, the pitcher, is only a 9th grader.
There's another one fouled down the third baseline.
And the catcher is as well, a 9th grader.
Well, I had heard that they were pretty young, Coach.
Yeah, the third baseman there that we're talking about, she's a 9th grader as well.
What grade are you in, Coach?
I don't know. I stayed in the 9th grade several years.
Yeah. Which year was your favorite? There's one fouled, just foul, spun down the third baseline.
I would say my favorite grade when I was in school was a 12 because it was the last one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. I think I would go with that one myself. There's a ball taken away. Now we got a full count with 1 away. Runner down at second. Lady Vols lead 4-1 here. You're listening to the Lady Vols, Central High School of Clay County, hosting the Sylacauga Lady Aggies in area play here. The ball popped up. It's going to get over the third baseman's head, but the shortstop comes in, makes a basket catch for out number 2. That is going to bring Lily McCain. And she popped up to the second baseman, and it was dropped, which was a costly error early in the first.
It's probably going to take a 2-out hit here to plate Giddens from second.
The ball up in the zone. And that's good to see. McCain swung at a couple of those earlier that was kind of up in the zone. Lady Vols looking for some insurance here in the bottom half of the Matthews Meat Market 3rd inning. There's one up and away. Coach, we talked about the youth of Madeline Garner, and she said there's times where she was just hitting her spots perfectly, and then it's like it turns on a dime.
Yeah, she's kind of erratic, and it seems like maybe it could be a confidence thing.
Well, it almost seems like it's a 2-out thing.
Yeah.
It seems like she's got wilder when
gets a little lax maybe.
There's a ball hit out to center field. It's slow jump from center, but she comes up and makes the play for out number 3. And that'll be back-to-back innings with no runs scored for either team, but we'll go into the top half of the Highway 9 Tire 4th inning with a 4-1 lead with our Lady Vols right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Your future starts at Central Alabama Community College. At CAC, you'll find affordable tuition, flexible class options, and programs that prepare you for careers in healthcare, technology, business, and more. Whether you're working toward a degree, training for a new job, or transferring to a 4-year university, CAC is here to help you succeed. Enroll today and take the first step towards your future with Central Alabama Community College. Visit cacc.edu to learn more.
Support for the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Central Physical Therapy, located at 88191 Highway 9 in Lineville. Central Physical Therapy provides services for injury rehabilitation, chronic pain management, and post-surgery recovery. Therapy services include hands-on treatment and guided exercise programs in a community-based setting. More information is available by phone at 256-396-3250 or online at centralptal.com. Central Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of the Radio Alabama Foundation.
Do you have an idea for a new business but don't know where to start? The newly renovated Clay County Economic Development Center is the place to begin. I'm Chance Jones, the director for the Clay County EDC. Give me a call at 256-276-9319 if you need help in starting or growing your business. The EDC has access to local and state resources so that your business venture will be a successful one. Again, that number is 256-276-9319. The Clay County Economic Development Council is proud to support the Clay Central Sports Network.
A personal injury firm that takes tremendous pride in helping those at the most desperate times in their lives. Farr and Associates, sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network video live stream, online at tfarlaw.com.
As we welcome you back here, first pitch pop out to shallow left field, and Lily McCain goes out and it goes right through her glove. Kind of a tough angle there, but it was her play to make, and it just went right through her glove.
It was kind of back behind third, but she was moving to her right, and we'll have to charge her with an error on that.
Well, she had a little time to get around that ball. That's what you want to teach that. There's one popped up. I mean, she got in position, but she had a little bit more time to work on around that and get a little bit more comfortable. One foul back to the screen, and this is a big opportunity here for the Aggies to cut into this volunteer lead of 4-1 here with a leadoff runner on after their.
The only inning they scored was the first when the leadoff batter got on, but the leadoff batter didn't factor into the run.
There's a bunt laid down, and it's going to be foul. Picked up foul, just foul.
The dirt around home plate, real soft.
Gracie Vincent.
So it's going to deaden any bunt.
Two strikes here on the batter. You'd expect her now, the bunt to probably be off. But we're still playing up pretty close. Oh, there's a pitch taken. A late steal there, and it's like nobody was expecting her to be gone.
Shortstop got over there late. There would not have been a play anyway.
Well, I got headphones on, but I didn't hear nobody scream she was gone or anything like you would normally hear. There's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. I believe that's our first strikeout for either team.
It is.
That's
well,
a
we
big
had one that took a third strike to end the first.
Okay.
In fact, Vincent that just struck out has struck out both times.
Struck out looking and
that's the only strikeouts.
There's a ball fouled away out towards the softball baseball building. 0-1. Boy, if we could strand this runner there and down at second, the leadoff batter getting down to second with nobody out, that would be big. Here's a ball popped out, shallow right field, and it's going to fall to the turf.
That's going to leave runners now on first and
third. That's another one of those, Coach, that you feel like was catchable, but it wouldn't. Nobody got close enough to hardly call it anything.
Yeah, Annalisa was running back on it with her back.
She kind of overran it.
But
it fell behind her. And kind of a tough.
Awkward getting back.
Probably a ball looked like it was just off the end of the bat and kind of fooled her there. Now the Aggies have runners at first and third with one out, and there's a ball smoked down the third baseline but foul.
And that just became the hardest hit ball of the day.
Elena Bright. And, Coach, you know what it counts? A strike.
That's right. But it also means you don't want to throw another one where that one was.
Might be getting a substitution on the bases here. I don't know. Or maybe on deck. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's going to be a speed-up runner. Number 17's going in. That's Franklin. Speed-up runner allowed for the catcher and the pitcher. You have to declare which one you're going to run for, whether it be the catcher or the pitcher, and that's the one you run for throughout the game.
Yeah. Can't run for both.
There's a good pitch inside. It's fouled back, out of play. And the count's 0-2 here. Reed with some pitches to work with here. Some good cuts, though, I might say. Atlanta Bright's had at the plate so far here in the top half of the fourth. Lady Vols up 4-1, but 2 runners on with 1 away here for the Aggies. There's a good play, a pitch up the middle, and we'll get 1 away across the diamond, but it will score 1. That'll be the fielder's choice, but allowed a runner score from third.
But it moves Gardner down, or the pinch runner down in the scoring position now with 2 outs.
4-2, Lady Vols lead. Pitch just up in the zone there by number 21 Williamson. On number 21 Williamson by Reed.
So that error to the leadoff batter, that drop pop, comes back to Holness, as that's the run that just scored.
And would have been the third out with no harm, no foul, had she not have got on. Those errors, I coach with a guy, Coach, and he liked to say those areas will haunt you, but it's true.
Yeah. It is.
And that one haunted the Lady Vols. There's a ball down in the zone. 2-2. 3-1, I'm sorry, is the count.
We've got one fan tailgating out in left field. Up on top of a truck.
Yeah. He's got a good angle, though. There's a ground ball hit the first, foul, and that'll run the count full. I think starting out with the leadoff batter on, Coach, you would be well pleased to get out of this with just 1 run across the plate with a 2-run lead. There's a good pitch, and she'll strike her out looking. That's one of the best pitches we've seen from Reed here this afternoon and at a big time. And we'll move to the bottom half of the 4th inning here. The Highway 9 Tire 4th inning with the Lady Vols leading 4-2 here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Spring marks a change in the season and increased travel across the region. Clay County Tire and Retreading is a locally owned business serving the community with tire work, front-end alignment, and commercial tire services for trucks, tractors, and passenger vehicles. Clay County Tire and Retreading operates from 83531 Highway 9 in Ashland. More information is available by phone at 256-354-2515. Clay County Tire and Retreading is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9.
When it comes to bones, joints, and sports injuries, trust the expert care of Dr. Anthony Tropiano at Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Dr. Tropiano is known for providing outstanding results with a personal touch, helping patients get back to work, back to sports, and back to life. From advanced surgical care to everyday orthopedic treatment, you're in good hands. Coosa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
East Central Alabama Gas District is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network and the Radio Alabama Foundation. Located Highway 77 in Ashland, East Central Alabama Gas has teamed up with Natural Gas Connection as your hometown natural gas appliance store. They offer free financing up to 60 months. East Central Alabama Gas has Generac generators, tankless water heaters, space heaters, and gas logs as well as grills. Their phone number is 256-354-2194. East Central Alabama Gas District, natural gas, comfortable, responsible.
When you need a lawyer who will go the extra mile, Tyler Sims is there for you. The Law Office of Tyler Sims, the official law firm of the Clay Central Sports Network. Online at sims.law.
It's Rusty Tyler, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, Heath Stroud here live from Central High School of Clay County. There's a ball taken off the plate there by our catcher, Ava Adams, here, and we are in the bottom half of the Highway 9 fourth inning with the Lady Vols leading 4-2 over the Sylacauga Aggies.
Adams, Reed, and Lopez due up here.
Adams takes a pitch that just gets a part of the plate, and that'll even the count at 1-1 here. Adams is the First State Bank leadoff batter here for the Vols.
Ava grounded out in her first time at bat.
A good swing and a miss. Had trouble timing that one up. And, Coach, as we mentioned earlier, Gardner really seems to start the inning strong, and if you can get a few hits and make her go lengthy, that's when she seems to get in trouble. There's a good pitch to hit there by Adams, and she pulls it over and into.
Well,
Coach, if I hit the coach, that ought to be something, shouldn't it?
That's right. That's interference all the way.
There's a good change, and she gets Adams on the strikeout, took something off and got Ava out front.
And the thing about Gardner, she's only given up 2 hits. You know, the Aggies right now, even though they're trail 4-2, have out-hit the Volunteers 3-2.
Lauren Rita come to the plate, and she gets a base hit. That's her Central Alabama Community College starting pitcher. And she gets a good line drive out in the left field.
I thought she might have a chance to get 2, but Coach Jeffrey Harris held her there at first base. So it does get us to the top of the order now with Lopez.
Lopez had a hit the first time and a hard line drive caught by the center fielder the last at bat.
And let's see if this is one of those times Gardner comes unraveled.
This ball's hit out in the right field. Right fielder, it's over the right fielder's head.
Get back.
And they do. They throw behind her at second. Close play over there at second. Kind of well, you got to give Reed credit. She's got to get about halfway there as far as she can get and see that. And I don't know. I think she got twisted the wrong way and didn't see the ball herself fall early.
Yeah, I'm going to give Lopez a hit, but it probably should have been caught.
As it sailed over the right fielder's head, but I'm not sure she got that close to it, though.
She misjudged it, I think.
Yeah.
And we're getting a runner out there for Reed at second, the pitcher.
That'll be Potts, which is around.
Kennedy Potts coming in. Potts at second. Lopez at first. 1 out.
Lady Vols looking for some insurance with a Blair Wheeler up the bat. Blair's had a fielder's choice and a single so far. Last time just singled a little hit over first base. See if she can get. There's a ball. That's going to be a hit. That's a C&I hit. It's going to get by the right fielder and score a run. That's going to be a RBI there for RBI single. It's going to advance. We could say that the bobble there, but Coach, we're not going to get that. We're not going to get that statistically correct, are we? That probably advanced those runners those last bases.
Well, I'm going to
say the RBI was well, but it probably moved the runner from second to third.
Yeah, possibly.
But it's 5-2. The Lady Vols lead with 1 away and a chance to add some more here with Annalisa Harris at the plate. Annalisa comes up swinging and fouls that one away.
Swung it one out of the zone there. Just be patient. Wait on a good pitch.
Wheeler 2 for 3 with 2 singles for the Vols.
Yeah, and Lopez. In fact, those two
players
have
both of those 2 for 3.
All the 4 hits.
Well, they're batting first and second. Somebody's doing something right, Coach. There's a ball that's wild. Going to be not a play at the plate. Lopez scores and sailing around the bases as Wheeler goes from first to third there on the pass ball. Replaces her at third with just 1 away. 6-2, and the Lady Vols with a chance to have a big inning here.
And control problems have beset Gardner here.
But they're riding weather, Coach, here in the bottom of this Highway 9 tire, 4th inning. They're riding on those Highway 9 tires right now, guys.
Those tires are screeching right now.
And Alyssa with a 2-1 count and a big opportunity here from the 3-hole. There's a ball fouled down the third baseline.
She's toyed with that line a couple of times now.
Two and 2's the count on Harris. And she's going to hit the ball. That's going to drive in a run. With two strikes on you, Coach, you'll take that any day. Put it in play with the infield back there and drive in a run. And the Lady Vols lead 7-2.
Yeah, I think she was kind of disappointed, though. She wanted to hit one through, but she got the run in. That's the key. 3 runs plated right here in this 4th inning.
I'm right. It's 7-2, huh? Coach, what you get? Yeah, that's what you got?
Yeah. They haven't put one of them up.
I need to let Bone run them both. Or Kramer or somebody. There's the ball taken off the plate. I think we got somebody up there having to run baseball and softball is what I think we got.
Well, we've had trouble on the count all throughout this game.
There's a swing and a miss by Giddens. Let's look over. It's 5-0 here. 5-0 across the way there. Our good friend Richard Sprayberry giving us an update. Let's see what he sent us. Top of 5 on the baseball game. Vols up 5-0, Coach, in baseball over the Hanley Tigers. There's one fouled away. I tell you, that's a quick-moving baseball game.
That is.
You kind of getting jealous of those umpires on that one, ain't you?
They got us about 30 minutes, though.
Well, no, they didn't, because we started.
Oh, yeah, about 20 minutes, we'll say. Yeah, that's moving quick. Well, you know, when you pitchers throw strikes, that can happen.
So change up off the plate. Taken by Giddens.
I think Josh signaling to the clock operator to get the count right.
Maybe they need to tune us in. Go put the app on their phone, Bo.
Yeah, if they'd listen, they'd know the count.
Yeah, I mean, that's all they'd have to do. Bone don't want them to listen. He wants them to watch. He's a streaming specialist. You know, he let us know that this morning during the show. He's a professional content creator. And,
is that his title?
Well, that's what he gave himself. There's a ball popped up shortstop for out number 3, but not before the Lady Vols plate 3 runs and go up 7-2 here. In the bottom half of the 4th, we'll transfer out of the Highway 9 tire 4th inning into the Timberlake Auctions 5th when we come back right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
East Central Alabama Gas District is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network and the Radio Alabama Foundation. Located Highway 77 in Ashland, East Central Alabama Gas has teamed up with Natural Gas Connection as your hometown natural gas appliance store. They offer free financing up to 60 months. East Central Alabama Gas has Generac generators, tankless water heaters, space heaters, and gas logs as well as grills. Their phone number is 256-354-2194. East Central Alabama Gas District, natural gas, comfortable, responsible.
Being first sounds good, doesn't it? Hi, I'm Chad Jones, President and CEO for First Bank of Alabama. For over 176 years, we've been proudly serving our communities with trust, integrity, and personalized banking, putting the important things first, whether it's helping families buy their first home or supporting local businesses. Our mission is to be your financial partner through every stage of life. We're here for you today and tomorrow. First Bank of Alabama, where you are first. Online at fbal.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Established in 1973, First Capital Insurance in Lineville provides insurance coverage for homes, personal and commercial autos, farms, and businesses. Locally owned and operated, First Capital Insurance is located at 575 East College Street in Lineville and online at firstcia.com. First Capital Insurance is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
When you look to enhance your kitchen or bath, Southern Cabinet Company is your source. The official kitchen and bath retailer of the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Heath Stroud, and Jeremy Character here. We also, hang on, we got a dead ball.
I think she hit the ball.
She hit the ball out of the box or on the plate. Either way, it's an out, and he called it, and that's out after a base hit in the left field.
How would you record that?
I'm trying to think how you do score that, Coach. I'm out of practice. Is it scored like a strikeout? No, it wouldn't be a strikeout because you can't give the pitcher that.
You give
you got to count the pitch.
You maybe would give the catcher a put out.
There's a ball fouled away. But it's a big out because that was a hit out into left field.
Yeah, and it would have had the leadoff person on as well.
And one thing we can say right here for our Lady Vols leading 7-2 over the Sylacauga Lady Aggies in the top half of the Timber Lead Auctions fifth inning is, Coach, the Volunteers have come back and more than matched. Each time the Aggies have scored so far, the Vols have came back right in the bottom half of that inning and added and tacked on more. Right now there's only been 2 innings scored in. The Lady Vols 4-1 after 1, and then there we go 2 scoreless, and then 3-1 in the fourth. So it's 7-2. That's how we got to that score. Our Central Alabama Community College starting pitcher still on the mound. And that's Lauren Reed, and she seems to be finding the zone a lot better, really finding herself.
And the key to that third inning for the Vols was putting the bat on the ball. They had 3 base hits that inning, and it translated into the 3 runs.
There's another one fouled away.
You know, I've always wondered about the slash type hitting that we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Why that was not called an out more. Because that foot, if it's on the ground out of the batter's box.
I think you're taught. Now, I hadn't taught it a lot, but I think a lot of them teach it where your front foot is actually in the air when almost. It's hard. It's hard to call balls and strikes and look at that.
Yeah.
As an umpire, you know. But especially when they're moving.
I mean, it just looks to me like their foot's out a lot of times.
And that one, she takes ball 4.
So I guess now with that first out call was a good thing.
I mean, a really good thing right now. It would be first and second with nobody out. That'll bring number 6, Brooklyn Harris, to the plate, the 3-hole hitter for the Aggies. Trying to cut into this Vol lead 7-2 here in the top half of the Timber Lead Auctions fifth inning.
Something we haven't mentioned here, our catcher there, Ava Adams, has done a real good job.
There's the ground ball hit to short. Good play by McCain. We got a chance at a double play, and they turn it. They turn the double play to get out of the inning. Good start there by Lily McCain over to Annalisa Harris, and Harris's throw over to Inslee Giddens, and that wraps up the top half of the first inning. Or the first. My goodness, we don't want to go back there. That's the fifth. I'm sorry, the Timber Lead Auctions fifth inning. With the Lady Vols leading 7-2, we'll take a break here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
At First State Bank, we believe in the power of local. Your deposits help fuel local businesses, support local home ownership, and build a stronger community for us all. Our focus is on this community, and it's been that way for more than 50 years. First State Bank has been a stable financial institution for this area through good times and through bad. With locations in Ashland, Lineville, and Wedowee, First State Bank is looking to build an even brighter future right here in our backyard. First State Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network. First State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Since 2000, Harris Plumbing and Electric has proudly served Clay County with hometown pride. From trusted power tools like Stanley, Milwaukee, and DeWalt, to GE scratch and dent appliances, they offer quality without breaking the bank. Plus a full-service lumber yard and building materials for every project. Harris Plumbing and Electric is located at 75 2nd Street Northwest in Ashland. Available on Facebook or by phone at 256-354-5600 and is proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 comes from Highway 9 Tire. Located at 89574 Highway 9 in Lineville, Highway 9 Tire is a tire and service center for Clay County and surrounding areas. More information is available by phone at 256-396-3040. Highway 9 Tire is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network.
The freshest farm-raised meats, stone ground meal and grits, farm-to-table jams, jellies, salsa, and more. Blair Family Farm and Market, the official farm-to-table meat provider of the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
We welcome you back here. Volunteer softball on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network. Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, and Heath Stroud. Heath on the stream. You can catch us on Facebook Live there on the Clay Central Sports Network Facebook page, also on YouTube. As the Lady Vols lead 7-2 here going into the bottom half of the Timber Elite Auctions. And that one come right at me there. Is up to bat, leading off the First State Bank leadoff batter. Here is Ansley Adams. Gardner still the starting pitcher for the Aggies, sticking in there, and there's a good changeup, but taken by Adams.
Hanley scored a run in the baseball game to make it a 5-1 game over there.
Ball 2 bounces up there, 2-1. The count on that Adams here. Yeah, good game over there, and the crowd's kind of filled in over there. These games got a little early start. I'm going to tell you what, it's a lot nicer out here than I projected. I got the clothes on there. I kind of prepared for a little coolness.
It's warmed up, and it's supposed to warm up for the next few days.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be pretty cool tonight.
Yeah.
One more time.
Chance of frost again, but then it's going up in the 70s.
No wind. That's what's making it so nice. There's a ground ball hit out to short. It's fielded it short across the diamond, and Adams will be put out at first. That's a good play by the shortstop there for out number 1. That brings a pinch hitter in for the Volunteers. I thought I had me one of them, but I don't guess I do.
That's Lumpkin, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought I had somebody. I'm talking other math here, Coach. But that's Caden Lumpkin. You're right about that, but I don't guess I got pinch hitter on my sheet, Bone. I don't know who I would have put there. The Heath Bone Stroud pinch hitter, maybe? Ball taken down in the zone. Coach Bone. There's a good pitch taken by Lumpkin for strike number 2.
I bought some boneless pork chops today. You like them without the bone in them?
No, he's all bone in, baby. You know, I kind of like them with the bone in myself. Got a little more flavor to them to me. Some people just don't want to deal with that bone, though. What do you think about that, Character?
Well,
you prefer the bone in or bone out? That's
bone in all the way.
Yeah.
What about
you
chicken?
ain't put no bone on that griddle you got yet, have you?
No bones on the griddle.
Okay.
I like chicken with a bone
There's
out.
a strikeout. The ball did hit the dirt, and she has to make the throw over at first, and she does for out number 2.
And so you would record that as a swinging strike and a 2-3 on the putout. Right, Bone? Bone remembers that from his Little League days.
You saying somebody had him keeping the book
He
instead
struck
of playing?
out. He struck out pretty regular back during Little League.
So he knew to run if it hit the dirt, didn't he? There's a ball take. That was always a wise move. You know, you had them pretty much in the Little League days. If they swung and missed on strike three, you just take off anyway. Just assuming they're going to miss it.
I've seen them do it on first and second strike.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, and there's McCain's hit right in the thigh. That one was solid. A lot of hit batsmen for the balls today.
That's the fourth. I think the fourth batter hit today.
1, 2. I'm saying looking 3, 4. That's what I've got. It feels like more than that.
Yeah. Well, we've had a couple that foul one off their foot, and it's taking
a little toll, and she's out there stretching it out. We could get a Poultry South speed up runner here. Let's see.
Well, you don't want your shortstop beat up, that's for sure.
It's going to bring Ava Adams to the plate. She had a Toyota Sylacauga strikeout her first at bat. Or her last at bat. What'd you do the first at bat? You got it over there, Jeremy?
She grounded out the first time.
There you go.
That's a good pitch to run on the changeup, and McCain looked fine going down the second, where she takes second. Now she's in scoring position here for Adams. Get a little insurance here in the bottom half of the Timber Elite fifth inning with 2 away balls, leading 7-2 here in a softball game against Sylacauga Aggies.
Never hurts to add on.
There's one up and away. I would really love to know, you know, walk-up songs wasn't a thing back in the 80s when Bone was playing, you know, Little League.
I already know his.
We've talked about this before, but I forget.
I know what his would be. It'd be Leroy Brown because he was bad to the bone.
That was pre-bone. There's a ball foul down in the dirt. 2 strikes. Coach, you call a lot of baseball games. I guess most people's probably playing walk-up music for most of their players these days in the high school
You hear
level.
it in some places.
There's a base hit out to right field. It's going to find the turf, and it could score a run. It will. That's a big hit there by Adams to give a little ball insurance, and they're up by 6, 8-2 here in the bottom half of the fifth. As Ava sends one in the right field just over the outstretched arm of the second baseman. That'll bring our Central Alabama Community College starting pitcher to the plate, Lauren Reed.
And she's 1-1. She was hit once and got a hit the second time.
Last hit right over third base. She hits that one hard, but that's in a tough spot. Center shortstop goes over and makes a clean play for out number 3, but not before the Lady Vols plate one more and get a little insurance and extend their lead to 6 here in 8-2 as we'll move into the Wiggins Parts and Supply 6th inning here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Hill Auto Sales, located on the Hill on Highway 9 in downtown Lineville. Hill Auto Sales features cars, trucks, and SUVs for personal and commercial use. More information is available at 256-396-1100 and online at buyfromhill.net. Hill Auto Sales, the home of the Hill deal.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Honey's Cafe in Lineville. Honey's Cafe is a locally owned restaurant open Sunday through Friday. Honey's Cafe includes a banquet room available for meetings, parties, and gatherings. More information is available by phone at 256-396-9101. Honey's Cafe, located at 30 Park South in Lineville.
Underwriting for Classic Country 90.9 comes from Integrity Cabinets in Lineville, a family-owned and operated cabinet manufacturing business established in 2004. Integrity Cabinets is on Highway 49 North in Lineville, and employment opportunity information is available by phone at 256-354-1431 or online at integritycabinets.com. Integrity Cabinets is a proud supporter of the Radio Alabama Foundation.
This is District Attorney Joe Fickwit serving Clay and Coosa counties. Telephone and online scams targeting our citizens are on the rise. If you get a suspicious call, hang up immediately and report it to your local law enforcement. Never give out personal or financial information over the phone. Let's protect our citizens and stop these criminals in their tracks. Stay alert, stay safe.
District Attorney Joe Fickwit is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network.
So we welcome you back here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network, and a one pitch, one out. Pop out there to second base, or the shortstop, I should say. There to McCain here in the top half of this Williams Parts and Supply sixth inning. This is Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, and Heath Stroud on the stream. You can watch it live right now. Looking over behind, trying to, I can't see. Can y'all see the score?
It's 5-1.
5-1. Who's batting? Looks like it's the top of the sixth then, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Vols looking to, Vols fell to a very good Moody team. We talk about Moody. They're good in baseball and softball, and they'll be in our area next year. That confirmed last week.
Yeah.
We kind of already expected it, but I think all that was confirmed last week.
Talking about Reed here, we don't want to jinx her, but she's held this Sylacauga team to 3 base hits today.
There's a swing and a miss on the ball up in the zone there.
Seems like she's getting a little bit stronger here.
Not a ton of Toyota Sylacauga strikeouts, but she looks to be going after some of those, and here she is with 2 strikes. And that one's down in the zone. I think she was struggling with control. When you start struggling with control, you're just trying to make sure you get it across the plate, not so focused on striking out the batters. So, Coach Josh Giddens is stuck with his East Central Alabama Central Alabama Community College starting pitcher. I saw Heron for about 5 minutes. There's a hard hit ball under the glove of Annalisa Harris, and in for a base hit.
Yeah, it was hit between her and the second base bag. She couldn't get to it.
Kind of skied just under her glove there.
Vincent up. She struck out both times today. And
there's a swing and a miss.
Working on another one here.
Reed throws her one up in the zone and gets her to chase it. Keep an eye over there at first base, coaches. Bryant got about halfway down. That time she's going to go. We got a chance at her. If she would have got the tag on her, she had her. The throw beat her. But it looked like McCain came a little bit too far in front of the bag to field that catch.
Yeah, she's got to get to the base.
And just let the ball come to you, whether it's bouncing or what. That's what you got to do in that situation. But it was a good throw here. But she swipes second and gets in scoring position for the Aggies. Lady Vols lead 8-2 here. Top half of the sixth. A little breeze starting to blow in from left field.
And you can feel the coolness coming in.
And I'm starting to remind myself why I went and added some clothes before I came over here this afternoon. I got an extra layer under everything here.
I didn't go to that extent.
There's ball 4.
Well, I must have jinxed her a while ago.
And we're going to get Coach Josh Giddens going to come out and talk. Looks like we're going to get a drugstore call to the bullpen. And coming in for the Lady Vols is going to be Blair Wheeler from third. As she gets warm up, we're going to take a break right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network with the Lady Vols up 8-2 on the Sylacauga Aggies here in the top half of the Williams Parts Supply 6th inning.
Support for Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network comes from Honey's Cafe in Lineville. Honey's Cafe is a locally owned restaurant open Sunday through Friday. Honey's Cafe includes a banquet room available for meetings, parties, and gatherings. More information is available by phone at 256-396-9101. Honey's Cafe, located at 30 Park South in Lineville.
Is it time for a career change? Cook Foods of Ashland Complex features a variety of careers with excellent benefits and room for advancement. Current openings include various hourly positions at our processing plant, feed mill, hatchery, and live haul department. Support staff positions are also available, such as accounting, HR, purchasing, QA, and truck drivers. The website is cookfoods.com/careers. Cook Foods of Ashland is proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network. Go Vols!
Support for Classic Country 90.9 comes from the Law Office of Tyler Sims, providing legal services in personal injury, estate planning, criminal defense, and juvenile matters. The Law Office of Tyler Sims offers legal support with a focus on client care and community values. Tyler is dedicated to providing thoughtful and reliable service to his clients. More information is available at sims.law. The Law Office of Tyler Sims is the official law firm of the Clay Central Sports Network.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
There's a ground ball. Blair Wheeler pitches a ground ball over there. Chloe Morris comes in at third, and that's the way what you want Wheeler to do with this lead. Come in throwing strikes. Don't really even worry about the runners that's on base. If they happen to score, you're good. You're in the top half of the sixth with a 6-run lead.
Yeah, Morris checked in Reed's spot, and then Wheeler just moved over to pitcher.
2 away here, and a chance to get out of this thing with no runs across the plate, which would be huge for Wheeler and the Lady Vols. It's Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, Heath Stroud, and Coach Chris Herron's wandered around here somewhere unless he's had to. Maybe it's about time for him to be at church.
Yeah, I think he's probably gone.
Yeah, I think he starts at 6. So. I know it's hard to. All that change up got her way out front and got a weird swing there. And Wheeler's got a good chance here to get out of this inning with no runs across the plate.
Which would be big. They've got 2 right now in scoring position.
A weak ground ball hit back to Wheeler. She fills her spot and throws her out at first, and that'll end the threat. No runs across, 2 stranded for the Sylacauga Aggies. The Lady Vols lead 8-2 as we'll get ready to move into the bottom half of the Williams Parts and Supply 6th inning. You're listening on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Matthews Meat Market, with locations at 61272 Highway 49 in Lineville and 3050 U.S. Highway 78 East in Anniston, is a proud supporter of Classic Country 90.9 and the Clay Central Sports Network. Matthews Meat Market offers beef, pork, and specialty cuts. Additional information is available by phone at 256-396-5694 or online on Facebook. Matthews Meat Market supports local radio on Classic Country 90.9.
Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys assist clients in auto and motorcycle accidents, 18-wheeler collisions, boating accidents, wrongful death, medical malpractice, premises liability, and workplace injuries, and is known for compassionate, informed representation. Attorneys handle each case personally, not through case managers. Info is available at tfarlaw.com, tpharr.law.com, or 256-487-6080. Farr and Associates Injury Attorneys is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than those by other lawyers.
Support for the Radio Alabama Foundation comes from local businesses including Piggly Wiggly, with locations in Ashland and Lineville. Piggly Wiggly provides groceries, produce, and household products. The Ashland store is located at 100 County Road 31, phone 256-354-2184. The Lineville store is on Highway 9, phone 256-396-2224. More information is available online or by phone. Piggly Wiggly is a proud supporter of volunteer athletics on the Clay Central Sports Network. Support for the Radio Alabama Foundation comes from the Poultry South team at Southeastern Land Group, a real estate team specializing in the sale of poultry farms in the Southeast. Poultry South provides real estate services for buyers and sellers of poultry farms, offering guidance on the unique considerations of farm property transactions. More information is available online at poultrysouth.com or by phone at 256-475-0490. The Poultry South team at Southeastern Land Group, a proud supporter of the Clay Central Sports Network.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, and Heath Stroud, the streaming professional specialist here with us today at Central High School of Clay County. If you don't believe it, just ask him.
What's
Lady
his
Vols
title?
up 8-2.
His official title, what was it?
Well, that was a streaming professional specialist. Is what I just gave him. Man, there's a ball taken up in the zone. New pitcher for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Do they make a business card that long? With that time?
Hey, they put it on front and back. Yeah. He says he just gives pro tips. I don't, you know, whether you want to call him professional or not, Jeremy, it's just pro tips.
Coach Bone.
You can't help what you know. There's one fouled away. 2-1. Lady Vols up 8-2 here in a big area matchup, looking to even their area record at 1-1 here if they can get through another inning and a half, or actually we wouldn't need to go the whole inning and a half.
No.
A little insurance here would mean a lot.
Lopez 2 for 3 today, 2 singles.
There's one. Coach, she's trying to wake you up. Hit off the ball right there. I bet they heard that one. 3-1's the count here on Lopez.
I tell you what, Williamson throws harder than I think anybody we've seen today.
A little errant right now. Lopez will take that one down in the zone for ball 4. That'll bring Blair Wheeler to the plate, which after the drugstore called the bullpen, she came in and got 2 big outs a while ago and stranded 2 runners to end at the top half of the Wiggins Parts and Supply 6th inning. Wheeler takes a pitch right on the inside part of the plate for strike 1.
Blair also 2 hits today and has scored 2 runs.
She hits that one. That one's going to sail foul. I thought it may stay out there, but coming off that left-handed bat down the third baseline, just cut out there in foul territory.
That would be a slice, would it not?
That's exactly what that is. And Bone can give you a pro tip on that if you ever need one.
I always hook more than I slice.
Well, that's not a bad. There's a ball hit up the middle and a flip to second, and she beats it at second.
That was a good play by that second baseman.
And that was she almost turned that, and Blair that was a great play. It was a flip out of the glove. She fielded it. Is that what I saw? She never handed it. She fielded it and flipped it cleanly to second. It was a close play at second, but they had a close play at first. Get out 1, and that'll bring Annalisa Harris to the plate looking for some insurance here.
Yeah, Annalisa 0 for 3 today. She's put it in play every time.
She takes that one up in the zone for ball 1 here. We are in the Wiggins Parts and Supply, bottom half of the 6th. Coach, if you having any consideration about going watching Auburn play this weekend?
Baseball or basketball?
Basketball.
I might.
There's a ball, Annalisa. That's probably going to get a hit, as it will. It's an infield single, and sometimes that's what breaks things up. And that's a base hit all day as the shortstop gets back in the hole and fields it, but no chance to throw Annalisa out over at first.
Yeah. She hit that, as you said, in the hole between third and short, and then beat it out. So 2-0 now with only one out. I have considered that, Rusty. It depends on, they haven't announced which day it is yet.
There's a ball taken inside.
They have a big baseball series going on down this weekend with Texas coming in.
You might could do both.
That's right.
Is that what you're saying you're considering?
Oh, yeah.
If there's a dual opportunity there?
It would be fun to do that.
You would expect a bigger crowd this weekend than there was last night.
Well, I would think
9 o'clock tip, and really you just had a couple of days to even plan for it.
Yeah. Well, 9 o'clock.
When is spring break at
night.
Auburn? When is spring break at Auburn, by the way?
Maybe next week. I'm not sure.
Some colleges already had it or having it, so. There's a ball to get away, and that's going to move the runners up to second and third here with one away. A great opportunity here for Ainsley Giddens to get some insurance from the plate.
Wheeler over to third, Harris down to second.
Lady Vols up 8-2 here. Listen on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Ainsley has been hit twice today by pitches.
I bet she's ready just to hit it herself. And it almost gets hit again. She's gonna walk, and that's gonna plate another run there on the wild pitch as Blair Wheeler will score again. And the Lady Vols extend their lead to 9-2.
This game could conceivably end right here in the bottom of the sixth. Did we have a 10-run rule?
Yes.
In high school? Is that the only run rule?
I think it is. They said they started to do that, the 8-run rule like in college, but they voted it down at the last minute in softball. But Coach, what you've got right now is you've got that run at the plate with one out.
Yeah, that 10 run that would give us the 10-run lead is at the plate right now. So a lot of work still to do.
Nancy Adams with a big cut. We're here in the Wiggins Parks and Supply 6th inning. Lady Vols lead 9-2 from Central High School of Clay County in an area matchup. There's a ball hit up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. It should score 2. That ball was hit hard by Adams. And Coach, we're one run away with one out from winning this thing here in the bottom half of the sixth. 11-2 is the score.
This is a great way to have an area game for the Vols today. Big win, big lead like this.
And Coach, you know what? They jump right into another one tomorrow as they travel down to Shelby County.
Yeah. And going on the road against Shelby County will be a little bit tougher.
This will bring Caden Lumpkin to the plate. She came in as a pinch hitter earlier. She takes as we're stealing second. And now, Coach, that winning run's down at second. They're trying to bypass this First Capital Insurance 7th inning here of the Lady Vols. Lumpkin squares the bunt and fouls it back. Trying to put a little pressure on the defense. The pitcher from earlier, I just realized, is playing first now.
Just a little shuffling took place there.
Where was 21?
She was the first baseman.
Okay, they just that's an easy switch.
They just changed places.
The ball up in the zone, taken by Lumpkin.
Lumpkin, you may remember, struck out last time, and the catcher had to throw her out.
1-2 here on Lumpkin. Lumpkin did come in as a pinch hitter. She takes that one up in the zone. Jeremy, can you see the baseball score? I know it'll be getting close.
7-1.
Bottom of the sixth.
Yeah.
There'll be a JV game taking place over there.
There's a ball that's going to get down. That's going to move the runner at third. They will get to out at first. 2 away here, but the winning run's down at third, the 10-run run. The 10-run run. That's some song that went like that. Well, that's what's his name? What's his name? Almost like it. What's his name? Who was that? The do run, run, run. The boo run, run. The do run.
Sean Dales, is that who it was?
There's a ground ball hit back to the pitcher, thrown in the dirt, but dug out. We'll go to the First Capital Insurance 7th inning. Hey, we wanted to do that. First Capital deserves it, and so do you right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9.
Spencer Loveless with Southeastern Land Group in Clay County is licensed in both Alabama and Georgia. Spencer specializes in helping landowners across East Central Alabama with rural homesteads, farms, or recreational land. Spencer is also part of the Poultry South team, dedicated to getting the best value for every property. Spencer is available by phone at 256-283-3198 or online at selandgroup.com. Spencer Loveless with Southeastern Land Group is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
If you can dream it, Southern Cabinet Company can build it. For more than 40 years, this family-owned team has been crafting beautiful kitchens and baths with quality cabinets, hardware, and countertops, serving new construction, remodels, and multifamily projects across the region. Southern Cabinet Company, the official kitchen and bath retailer of the Clay Central Sports Network and a proud sponsor of Classic Country 90.9, available on Instagram or by phone at 256-354-2555.
Remember when you would dream about what you would grow up to be? Imagining your dolls were students or your Legos a skyscraper. Maybe it's time to turn that dream into a reality. At Southern Union State Community College, you can discover your dream career in healthcare, business, manufacturing, engineering, and more. From imaginary to extraordinary at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu today.
Your pet is more than just a pet. They're your family's fearless protector, your fetching athlete, your crumbs on the floor detector, the warm, snuggly heartbeat at your feet. State Farm agent Mike Coleman understands why your pet means so much to you. So State Farm and Trupanion have teamed up to give your furry family members the protection they deserve. Pet medical insurance. Another way State Farm is here to help life go right. The phone number is 256-354-2272. State Farm agent Mike Coleman, proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network.
When you look to enhance your kitchen or bath, Southern Cabinet Company is your source. The official kitchen and bath retailer of the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Jeremy Character, Heath Stroud on the stream. We welcome you back here as we are in the top half of the First Capital Insurance 7th inning, looking for 3 outs. And if we can get those, Lady Vols will get a big area win, I should say. There's a ball poked out in the right field, and a good catch out there. Is that Lumpkin in right field? I think it is. Hard to see that number.
Can't see it. Her hair's.
I believe it is.
It was a good catch, for sure, for out number 1. Blair Wheeler in pitching for the Lady Vols. Vols 2 outs away here in the First Capital Insurance. There's a ground ball hit to Wheeler. Wheeler will field her position and throw her out. Giddens getting an early stretch out there. You got to be careful with that. If that throw's not perfect, you got that early stretch. That thing can get by you. You have no room for movement there.
That's right.
But luckily, Blair put that one right on the money. Working with first baseman, I always want them to make the catch easy first before you worry about stretching. But that's a habit for a young player. A lot of high school players do that. There's a ball hit just foul as Giddens feels it just outside the bag.
That looked fair to me.
It looked foul to me. I totally agree with it.
I believe Ainsley thinks it was fair, too.
What'd you think?
It was fair. It should have been out.
I think it was
That's
about.
what I thought.
I think it was about 6 inches foul, and I got a little better angle than y'all do. Seriously. I had just about had to be outside the bag. It was close.
If there's a double bag, would it have been fair?
Double bag don't make any difference. that double's foul too.
It's in foul ground, isn't it?
That's optional now, right, Coach?
You know, next year we're going to have that in Alabama in baseball. I don't know about softball.
Lady Vols 1 out away from going even in area play here. 11-2 they lead. There's a ball taken up in the zone. That ball really, that last bounce, it bounced way left, and I was looking right where Ainsley's glove was. And for me, I could see her glove was outside the bag from me, so I feel like it had to be well outside from him. And the line drive back to Wheeler, and she fills her spot and catches it for out number 3, and the Lady Vols come out victorious 11-2. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back. We'll go over some things, some plays of the game and player of the game right here on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network as the Lady Vols win 11-2 and go to 1-1 in region play here after the win over the Sylacauga Aggies. Stick with us.
Flu season has arrived. This is Jana Wheeler, and at the drugstore, we want to help you take steps to hopefully keep the flu out of your home. We are offering grab-and-go flu defense bags that feature a variety of products to help treat your symptoms. The drugstore also has a large supply of flu and COVID tests, and it's still not too late to get your flu shot. We're located next to the Clay County Hospital and open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. The drugstore, proud to sponsor the Clay Central Sports Network.
This is Jason Walker with Timber Elite Auctions. Timber Elite Auctions is a company that we set up for private landowners to utilize and take bids on their timber stands. Timber Elite Auctions operates with an online bidding platform with over 150 buyers across Alabama. I am available by phone at 256-846-0575 or online at timbereliteauctions.com. My Alabama auctioneer license number is 5462. Timber Elite Auctions is a proud sponsor of the Clay Central Sports Network on Classic Country 90.9.
Hey, Vols fans, you know Classic Country 90.9 is a non-commercial radio station, which means we can't air regular advertising that contains calls to action or language suggesting you should purchase something. Meaning, we have to state more facts rather than use a lot of adjectives and verbs to convey messages. Even what you're hearing right now isn't considered an advertisement, it's a message. And this message is clear. Toyota of Sylacauga, work the drive and they'll prove it. We can say that because it's their tagline. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
Support for the Radio Alabama Foundation comes from Williams Parts and Supply, a locally owned business located next to Dollar General in Lineville. Williams Parts and Supply carries automotive parts, equipment supplies, and hardware items. More information is available by phone at 256-396-5418.
This is the Alta Point Health post-game show on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.
We welcome you back here to the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network from Radio Alabama Sports on Classic Country 90.9. This is Rusty Taylor, Coach Jerry Weems, Heath Stroud on the stream, and Jeremy Character on whatever we wanted and a whole lot. He's got a notebook full of stuff over there, brought us water and helped hook up. Man, I mean, you just name it, he did it today. But I tell you who came out playing and did a lot today is our Lady Vols softball team, and they come out with a big area win, 11-2, Coach. You get out here after kind of some, you know, the weather kind of pushed this thing back yesterday. It turned out to be a perfect afternoon for softball. And then Lady Vols, you know, got behind early there in the top of that first, but came back, took the lead in the bottom half, and didn't trail the rest of the way and finished it with 11-2 victory. What stood out to you today for the Lady Vols?
Well, you know, we took advantage of our hits. We only had 7 base hits, but particularly in the 4th inning there when we had 3 of those hits. But, you know, we took advantage of some wildness on the part of the Sylacauga pitcher in the 1st inning. We scored 4 runs. We only had 1 base hit, but we had 2 base on balls, we had an error and we had a hit batter, and we were able to cash in for those 4 runs. And I think that gave us confidence to go forward here in this game today.
Well, Coach, as we looked around, and Jeremy, we saw a lot of plays, and the Lady Vols made a lot of plays in multiple ways. Defensively, stranding a lot of Sylacauga runners in key times. Some good pitching. Lauren Reed, came out and pitched a good, solid. It was actually, you said 6 in the third, but she fixed 5 in the third.
Yeah,
because she pitched 5 in the third. But we'll go back to the Piggly Wiggly play of the game, and really it was hard to put it down to just one play. So the best we could do was the 3 back-to-back hits there that plated 3 runs and really put the game pretty comfortable at that point in the bottom half of the 4th.
Yeah, we had those 4 that we were riding on from the first inning, but I think basically in that 4th inning we put it away with 3 more runs and 3 consecutive hits by Reed, Lopez, and Wheeler, and all 3 of them scored too, by the way. So that 4th inning, I think that situation kind of kept Sylacauga from coming back in this game.
Well, Coach, as we look here and we try to get a AGL Solid Waste Authority player of the game, there's multiple players that could have filled that role. We had multiple players with multiple hits, and we see Blair Wheeler there scoring 3 runs, and actually having a couple of hits, couple of big hits there, and actually coming in the pitch to close things out. But you felt like, and I agree, Lauren Reed performance, pitching 5 in the third innings, giving up 2 runs, and then also having a hit and scoring a run. She's our AGL Solid Waste Authority player of the game today for really coming back. She didn't have her best stuff to start with, but she worked through that and came out and still got a big win. And we say that, and she only gave up 2 runs.
That's right. Gave up 2 runs, only had 2 strikeouts, and had to pitch out of a couple of jams, but did a good job hanging in there and getting into the out of the 5th inning there. So Lauren gets the player of the game today.
All right, we get ready to close things out. Coach, don't quit on me too quick here. It ain't over when you.
Well, I was looking for the.
Oh, he's around here somewhere. But Jeremy, appreciate you, Jeremy Character, being able to help us out today and come in here and do some stats and bring us some water and help us hook up. And mainly, I appreciate you helping us break down when we get done here in just a minute. But no, all joking aside, it's good to have you with us anytime. No, you got a busy schedule, but what was your take out of the volunteer Lady Vols softball today?
Well, the toughness of it. I mean, the hit by pitches, and they just kept grinding, doing what they needed to do. That first inning, I knew it was going to be a good game when they went through 8 batters and got it started with those 2 runs, and just the consistency of it. We had a couple little drop balls here and there, but they stuck it out and did what they needed to do, put their nose to the grind, and pulled out this win today.
Coach Williams, you got anything we get ready to close out here?
Well, we even our record in the area play at 1-1, and as you mentioned, tomorrow big game going to Shelby County. So
I really feel like we're proud of the way the Lady Vols played today, but some of those mistakes they made, they'll need to clean up as they head down to Shelby County tomorrow. But I think they can definitely do that, and they've played a lot of 1-run games, and it's time for them, as talking to Coach Josh Giddens this morning, it's time for them to start picking up those 1-run games and find a way to score runs. Today, they was able to do that. They was a way to figure out how to manufacture runs, whether it's hit by pitches, walks, or base hits.
Yeah,
however you get them across the plate,
when you get them on, you still got to get them in, and that's the key. Is it's not how many hits you get; it's when you get them that counts.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate everybody listening to us today. I think our next planned broadcast is. What? It's like a week from yesterday because next week's spring break, and
the 31st,
and everybody will be off. So it's baseball, maybe. Y'all remember?
I believe it is.
Of course, we'll be announcing it and putting it out there on social media, and Bone will be having it on the whatever it is, whatever.
The streaming. What is it? Streaming professional.
Yeah. He'll let I mean, if anybody can let people know, Bone can. He's a professional at it. So he'll be doing that, and we'll be letting everybody know. But it is a couple weeks from today. We'll have a little time off, but we'll come back full speed ahead in area play for the Vol boys and girls Jeremy, you got that? You want to share it with us?
31st, Tuesday at home, baseball game against Shelby County, 4:30.
Okay. Is that the single game or the doubleheader type game? It should say.
It doesn't say doubleheader. So
if it's a Tuesday game, it would be the single.
It'd be the first.
It'd be the first. And then they would go to Shelby County on Thursday. Right? Ain't that how they're doing them, Coach? Or is it Tuesday?
The second time's a doubleheader.
Yeah. So if necessary, the doubleheader. But guys, it's good to call a big win for our Lady Vols as they get the big victory, 11-2 over the Sylacauga Aggies to run their area record to 1-1. Until next time, for Jeremy Character, Heath Stroud, Coach Jerry Weems, this is Rusty Taylor, and God bless and go Vols.
Classic Country 90.9 is WFAZ-FM Goodwater, Ashland, Lineville, home of the Clay Central Volunteers on the Southern Union State Community College Clay Central Sports Network.